Hello and welcome, beautiful soul. Today we are talking about confidence, and it's quite ironic because right before hitting go live button, I had a battle with these guys here, and I was like, what is this? What is going on? And so I own it, my friends. I own it. I own the fact that I have this kind of stuff going on here. Hi Pooja, good to see you. So we're talking about confidence, and we're talking about imperfection, and we're talking about being truly you. And in this live, I really want to hit home for you what it means to truly be confident and why it's so freaking important. Why it's important is because that's what brings you forward in life. That's how you build a business. That's how you build a career. That's how you thrive in life. That's how you go say hi to someone you're interested in talking to on the street. That's how you deliver lives like this. That's how you go on stage and give a speech. That's how you speak up in the meeting. That's how you, that's how you do things. That's how you don't shy away from speaking up your truth. That's how you own who you truly are and live your life fully. You live your life fully when you own who you truly are. And when you own who you truly are, that is when you are truly confident. So, I want to start straight away. Toby, I know you will appreciate this a lot. I'm inviting everyone to my Telegram group. It's called The Jungle. And in this Telegram group, I share daily trainings, daily wisdom from me to you, for all of us, with different topics every single day, with the theme, which is right now in the month of May, we are talking about next level leadership. And last month, we were talking about becoming visible, showing up. So you joining today means you receive 36 plus trainings, because I sometimes deliver more than once. So you will receive instant trainings, instant access to trainings, and a community and a safe space for you to share your own concerns. And I also support the people who are there with anything that comes up in the meantime. So it's a beautiful, beautiful space. And I call it the jungle because it's a matter of your inner jungle, what's going on internally, and how you create your external jungle, whatever that means for you. So great to see you. Lots of love, lots of love, lots of love. So this topic is inspired by a training that I shared in the Telegram group this morning. And that is about boosting your confidence. Boosting, you owning your gifts, and you being in your essence, and you being in your fullness, and not shying away anymore from owning who the hell you are, being unapologetic about it, being like, yeah, this is who I am. This is the authentic, raw me, the imperfectly perfect me with my hair sticking like this, like I said in the very beginning of the live. But this is who I am. Take it or leave it. Don't like it? Fine. Like it? Come on in. Doors are open, right? Hello, whoever is joining. Yes, you're in. That's awesome. So, the very first thing I want you to think about is when it comes to your zone of genius, when it comes to the things you know you're good at, you're great at, you love it, you're in love with that thing. So let's see, for me, it would be coaching people, guiding people, sharing my wisdom with people so that they improve their lives, they improve their relationships, they improve their careers, they feel amazing in their own skin, they create lives they truly desire and they're in love with it, and they wake up every single day and they're like, oh, this is my life. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to create. I'm so excited to get out of bed and do the thing. So that's my zone of genius. That includes listening skills, that includes coaching skills, that includes guiding skills, that includes living a life fully, embodying my own teachings so that it's a complete no-brainer for you to guide you through your own challenges, through your own fears and doubts and insecurities, so that on the other side, you come out more confident, more aligned, more excited about what you're creating, more eager and driven to take action towards your vision, etc., etc. So, what is your zone of genius? Is it leading teams? Is it accounting? Is it having an amazing sense of humor and being a comedian? Is it acting? Is it painting? Is it, I don't know, designing things? What is it? What's your zone of genius? What's your zone of genius? Hi, Steph. Good to see you. So, how confident are you on a scale from 0 to 10? In your zone of genius, how confident are you? Drop into your body and really feel into it. Don't try and manipulate it with your rational mind. Just how confident do you feel in your body? Is it a 5? Is it a 7? Is it a 9? How confident are you? If you feel like you are, let's say, I'm like 6 out of 10, I would say, in my zone of genius. I know my shit. But when it comes to really owning it, I feel like something is missing. Okay, if that's the case, whatever the number is, if it's lower than 9 or 10, how can you bring it higher? What needs to shift inside of you that will make you feel like, yeah, okay, now we're talking? What is it? Is it that you know you need to do more? Is it that you know you need to improve your skill? Is it that you know you need to speak more about it? Is it that you need to stop comparing yourself to other people? Is it that you need to honor how far you've come and how you nailed your skill? What is it? Do you feel insecure whenever you see other experts in your field and they're doing an amazing job and you're like, oh my god, I'm actually not that confident anymore? It's 6 out of 10. I thought it was 9 out of 10, but now it's 6 out of 10. What is it? Where do you become a little bit shaky, wobbly? It's like, I don't know. I don't know how to own it. So, what I want you to do is shift that, is really connect with that knowingness that when you don't compare yourself to other people, when you just connect with you and your own skill, your confidence in your zone of genius, when you connect to the craft itself, to the art of what it is that you know you're so great at, because you love it so much, you know so much about it, you're so knowledgeable, you're just like, you're so excellent at it. Maybe you're not the best, you're not perfect, there's always room for improvement, but damn, when I do it, I lose track of time, I forget to eat. I just love working with people, or I love working with wood, or I love working on those projects, and it just gives me so much excitement and facing those kind of challenges is so satisfying when I get over them. What is it? I want you to really, really, really connect to your zone of genius. You don't have to be perfect. To be confident, you don't have to be perfect. All you need to be is to be you. All you need to do is to let go of all of the preconceptions around like what other people are doing, where you could be by now, where you should be by now, how much more is there to learn. Forget about all of that. Where are you right now? With that thing that you so absolutely love. How far are you? How far you've come? Honor that. How amazing that you became so excellent at it. You became such an expert at that thing. Can you shift that from 4, 5, 6, whatever the score was? Maybe it was an 8. Can you shift that? Can you heighten it? Can you lift it up? If you feel it in your body, let's say it's a 7, and you try and lift it up all the way to 10. How does it feel in your body? What does it mean for you? It's like, oh my God, I finally own it. Oh my God, I'm finally in alignment. Oh my God, I finally don't listen to my inner critic, inner skeptic, inner judge. I'm no longer sabotaging myself. I'm no longer listening to that inner voice that comes from my past. It's no longer who I am. I lift it up all the way to 10 because I am connected to the knowingness that this is where I'm meant to be in my life, in my core. It's obvious. Hello, Stefano. So, I want you to contemplate on the situations in which you feel most confident. It can be in your zone of genius, whenever you lose track, whenever you deliver your zone of genius, whenever you connect with that, whenever you do it, you are so confident. In any situation. It can be also related to something completely different. Connect to the moments when you feel truly confident in any situations when it comes to personal life, with your family, friends, with strangers on the street. You do something and you're like, that's me. Or maybe it can be in professional environments. You feel really confident when you do that thing with your colleagues, with your peers, with your mentors, with your clients. It doesn't quite matter, but there's this thing that you do. There's that feeling that comes through you that you're like, this is amazing. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. I know my shit. Whenever you feel into those feelings, whenever you remind yourself how excellent you are, you amplify it. You repeat those images in your mind more and more, over and over and over again, a bit like on a loop. You keep on turning it on the loop, on repeat. And what does it do? It gives you some anchor that this is who I am. I know I'm confident. Here's the thing, so often we forget that we are actually inherently confident because in between the moments of being confident, we're not confident. And that feels very depleting. That feels very, it's very contracting. And when you're focused on that contracted energy, on that contracted feeling, it amplifies and your focus automatically goes into, I'm not confident. And it makes this conclusion that, well, I guess I'm just not confident. Or I guess I'm just not that good at it. But here's the thing. In between those moments, there are moments when you're extremely confident. And you're like, duh, that's who I am. Like, that's amazing. I deliver these trainings because I know what I'm talking about. It's who I freaking am. So I want you to really focus on those experiences, of those situations when you absolutely nail it. And when you play it in your subconscious mind, keep on replaying it whenever you can to reconnect with that feeling, to reconnect with that knowingness and that conviction and that feeling of owning it, of ownership, of authenticity, of power, inner power. This is who I freaking am. This is how I walk my talk. This is how I stand. This is how firm I am in who I am, right? So, amplify it. You can even visualize, whenever you reconnect with that feeling, you can even visualize how it expands within you, how it goes through your entire body, how it fills your body, how it even goes out of your body and it starts spreading all over. And you have this aura of confidence. This is who I am. I own it. I honor it. I'm unapologetic about it. I am freaking awesome. Watch me. I want you to practice this over and over and over again whenever you can, whenever you remember, because it's so easy to forget that you already have confidence inside of you. Now, another thing that I really want you to remember is that confidence, it's not just about doing things. It's not just about your zone of genius. It's not just about your expertise in something. It's not just about your skills. It's not just about your experience. It's not just about the things in your toolbox. It's also in who you are behind it all. And that, my friend, is even more important than anything else. Because if you don't have your core, as in your personality, if you don't love yourself fully for who you are behind all of those beautiful, shiny things, shiny objects, then your confidence is going to be very dependent on circumstances and whether or not you will be able to demonstrate your skills, your experience, etc., etc. So, what's truly important is to be confident in your essence, to connect with your worthiness, to connect with what an incredible person you are. I mean, I'm just awesome. I love myself. I see myself in the mirror and I'm like, who is this chick? Who is this dude? Like, wow, so handsome, so beautiful, so sexy, so woo. And not just that, but also just this energy of a queen or a king or god and goddess. It's like, I'm just so freaking awesome. I'm amazing. I'm brilliant. I'm kind. I'm loving. I'm caring. I'm compassionate. I have a big heart. I'm giving. I'm supportive. I'm understanding. I'm a great listener. But again, these are now coming into more into the skills type of thing, but it's all a matter of who I'm being internally. Do you love yourself? Do you accept yourself fully? Do you feel like you've got this? Like you love yourself? You pat yourself on the shoulder and you're like, we've got this. I love you. You're amazing. If you didn't have someone in your life who did that when you were a child or growing up or even when you were an adult, do that to yourself. Be that to yourself. Be the one who chooses you, prioritizes you, loves you. Because this is what it means to have a very strong foundation to be confident in all other areas of life. When it comes to your relationships, when it comes to dating, when it comes to building friendships, when it comes to work, your clients, when it comes to selling your products and offers and services, when it comes to marketing your work and promoting your work, when it comes to speaking in front of camera, when it comes to anything. Because you can do everything when it comes to your skills. You can be so great on social media. You can be so great in sales. But if underneath it all, you're wobbly and shaky in your confidence and self-love towards you and who you're being behind it all, it's going to flop. Sooner or later, it's going to flop. Sooner or later, you will realize that you're feeling like an imposter, you're feeling like a fraud, it's not really sustainable, the mask is not strong enough because the foundation is not strong enough. So I really want you to connect to that knowingness inside of you, to connect to who you're being behind it all, who you're being when nobody looks at you, when nobody is watching. Are you loving towards yourself? Is your self-talk empowering, loving, engaging, supportive? What are your habits when nobody's around? When your partner is out of town for a week? Are you just eating crap all the time, or are you really treating yourself well? What is it that you do behind closed doors? It's so crucial to build a strong foundation so that that confidence comes from within. It's always a matter of what's going on internally, from the inside out, going inward. Whenever you feel like something is not fully clicking, turn inward, go inward, find the answers, reconnect, remember how freaking amazing you are, how much you have to offer, what an incredible person you are. Anyone would be lucky to be around you, to be with you, to spend time with you. Anyone would be lucky to work with you, hire you. Tap into your wisdom, tap into your skills. Not just because your skills are so excellent, but also because you're such an awesome human being. That is why the concept of know, like, and trust is so crucial in marketing. People don't just buy from people they know or like. They also buy from people they trust. And why do they trust them? It's because they know you. They know you're good at what you do, but also they know you in your core. Because they know you're authentic. I just had a conversation with my former client, in fact, who is 65 now, holy moly. And he is in super high positions, risk management, has been in C-level positions since 29 years old. And he was like, the reason why it really spoke to me, what you were teaching, is because you were not just delivering dry theory, just dry knowledge, but you were talking from experience. I could hear in your voice that you walk your talk. Doesn't mean that you are perfect, doesn't mean that you don't make mistakes, but you walk your talk and you really care about embodiment. You really care about people. You really care about delivery. You really care about truly making a difference in people's lives. Why? Because I care about my own life. I care about myself, and because I care about myself, I also care about other people. I care about integrity. There's consistency in that. It's not just a performance. And so this feedback was like, oh my God, well, that's the thing, because genuinity, transparency, embodiment is what makes the difference. Not just the toolbox. There are plenty of people who do exactly the same thing as you do. They offer exactly the same thing as you do. But the difference is whether or not you own it fully in your freaking core, in your heart, in your soul, in your spirit. It's who you are from within. That is when you truly connect with your confidence. And that is when it becomes a no-brainer for you to show up and lead and be the example. You grow through helping others grow. That's a lovely and rare ability. Indeed. Indeed. We can only grow if we help other people, and we can only help other people if we grow. It's always like a ping pong in a sense, but not really. It's more like walking hand in hand. What I love about this type of work is that we only need to be a couple of steps ahead, maybe just one step ahead of someone else, and be able to help them. In one area of life, you only have to be one step ahead in one area of life to be able to help someone. How magical is that? Which you have in bucket loads. Oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much. I'm so incredibly grateful that it shows. I'm so incredibly grateful that it's so obvious. Because it truly matters to me to be real with you, to show my imperfections, to show up no matter what. Sometimes I take breaks, I go on holidays, I feel like I need to disconnect. But then each and every time I come back, I'm like, I want to share this with the entire world. So, the last bit that I want to share about confidence is that a lot of people, they think that confidence is this inherent trait that you just have to either turn it on, or it's just either there or it's not. And that cannot be further from the truth. Confidence comes when you do things, when you do the uncomfortable, when you do what's scary to you, when you do something that is out of your comfort zone, that is making you feel like, can I really pull this off? When you do something that you feel like calling to do, you are scared shitless, but you do it anyway. That is when you build confidence. So, in other words, you've got to take action in the direction of your dreams, of your vision, of your goals, in order to boost your confidence. It doesn't go the other way around. Please, for the love of God, don't waste time on thinking that I will just do all the right things, I will study all the things, and then I will be confident. That's not how it works at all. At all. Sure, simultaneously, you can go and study and deepen your knowledge and deepen your understanding and all of that stuff. But you become confident when you start teaching your knowledge, your wisdom, your skills, your whatever it is that you're offering with the world. When you start speaking up, when you show up, when you do something that is like, holy moly guacamole, I really don't feel ready for this, but I don't care. I'll just do it anyway. I'll do it anyway. I'll learn along the way. I'll jump and I will learn how to fly. This is how you become confident, when you jump and learn. What that does is that it reinforces that confidence. It doesn't just become like, it's not just an idea, it's not just a concept, it's not just a theoretical, nice thing that you can put into your toolbox and become confident one day. It solidifies who you truly are. So taking action is absolutely crucial. Now, as I say this, I want you to think about what would you like, or what maybe you wouldn't like it. What do you feel a calling to start doing? Is it to commit to being consistent and sharing every single day a little bit about your thoughts, behind the scenes, whatever it is that you feel a calling to do it? Is it going live like this, speaking on camera? Is it reaching out to someone and inviting them to your podcast, and up until now you felt like, oh, my audience is not big enough? And is it having a conversation with a friend or your partner, something that's been on your heart for a long time, but you didn't feel confident enough to share that? You felt too vulnerable to open up and be honest like this. What is it that you feel a calling to do, and it's been truly on your heart, on your soul? You kind of know that it has to happen, but you always kind of just like, oh, okay, it can wait. I'm gonna do it when the time is right. The time is always right. The time is always right. It's now. Now is the time. Okay? Now is the time. Things are not going to move until you move. You can study as much as you want. It's not going to move the needle. That's why I keep on saying, stop working on your damn website. Stop it. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your website. What people care about is they care about you being transparent. What people care about is you walking your talk. What people care about is you embodying what you're teaching. What people care about is them feeling who you're being. Not just you pretending, because pretension doesn't work. We know it very well. You can smell from miles and miles and thousands of miles away who is not being authentic and real, right? So you've got to truly own it. That's what I want you to do. Start now, get better later. Exactly. That's beautifully said. Exactly. So, as a summary, confidence is developed through action. Confidence comes from the inside out. Confidence is something that you can boost when you connect with your core, with your essence, with your awesomeness, with how absolutely incredible you are, and when you focus on your zone of genius and amplify that. Confidence is something that you can continuously and consistently focus on whenever you feel confident, whenever you remember situations and moments when you felt confident. You can focus on those and replay them in your subconscious mind, in your memory, and feel that confidence filling your essence, filling your body, filling your moment, your now. And then whenever you are in that confident state, even if it's still scary, there is a part of you that's like, oh, but can I really push that live button? Can I really do this? Can I? You will not get anyone's permission to do that. You will have to do it. Yes, you can. That part of you who is unsure, it's fine. Just love it. Just be with it. Sit with it. And do it anyway. Why? Because you're awesome. Because you have a lot to offer. Because you're excellent. Because you know what your zone of genius is. You know that you're an amazing, brilliant person. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing to hide. You're a real, transparent human being. You love yourself because you love other people. You help other people because you help yourself. And life is brilliant. So, I would love you to truly show up from today, moving forward, show up even more powerfully because you own it. You own who you are. You love yourself. Keep going. Keep taking action. Keep stretching your comfort zone, expanding your comfort zone. Owning your gifts, owning who you truly are, and loving life. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and see you in the next life. Ciao, ciao.